In today's video, we'll explore the concept of a ship's draft, its significance in maritime operations, and the proper method of reading draft marks. Ship's draft is the vertical distance between the lowest point of the ship's hull, known as keel, and the waterline. This is what draft marks look like. These are numerical markings, positioned at the forward, midship, and aft sections of the ship's hull, on both sides of the vessel, port and starboard side. Determining a ship's draft is essential for several reasons. 1. It is essential for safe navigation. Knowing the ship's draft ensures that the vessel can safely navigate various waterways without the risk of grounding, especially in shallow waters. 2. Is for cargo management. Draft is used to determine a ship's displacement, which is essential for calculating the weight of cargo being loaded or discharged, a process known as draft survey. And 3 is for the compliance with regulations. Adhering to draft limits set by ports, canals, and load line conventions is vital for safe navigation and to avoid penalties. Now, how do we read draft marks? First, locate the draft marks. Second, understand the markings. Third, observe the waterline intersection. And fourth, estimate and record the ship's draft. I have already shown you the draft mark location earlier. Let's understand these markings. The measurement system used in this draft mark is metric, where m stands for meters. The height of every numeral marking is 10 centimeters, and the vertical distance between markings is also 10 centimeters. If the waterline intersects with this part of the draft marks, the reading is 6 meters and 0 centimeter, or 6.0 meters. If the waterline is along this draft mark, the ship's draft is 5 meters and 0 centimeter, or 5.0 meters. The vertical distance between the lowest part of 5 and 6 meters is 1 meter. So if the waterline is here, the draft is 5.20 meters. In the middle of this 2 draft mark is 5.25 meters. If the waterline is on the top of this 2, the draft is 5.30 meters. If in the middle of the 4, it reads 5.45 meters. Now, confusion may arise to some maritime students when it comes to this scenario, where the waterline is in the middle of 5-meter draft mark. It reads 5.05, not 5.50 meters. The waterline of draft 5.50 meters is on the top of this numeral 4 draft mark. If the waterline is between 6 and 8 draft marks, the reading is 5.75. In between 4 and 6, the draft is 5.55 meters. What if the waterline is here? The draft reading is 5.63 meters. If the waterline is here, the ship's draft is 5.88 meters. This video serves only as a guide. As we know, a ship does not float in still water. In a real situation, water is in motion due to external forces such as tidal current and wind, which affects the waterline, making it a little bit harder to read draft marks. But we will get used to it if we are in the real world. With experience, we can take account for these variables. That's all for now. I hope you found this video helpful. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.